Hello and welcome to the 5th episode in Whiskey Brigade's Tekkit Let's Play. Tekkit. Where we left off, I believe we went to a horrible place down in that jungle. A mine shaft, and it was nasty and spiders, but we did get a lot of resources, so we've been quite busy as of late making stuff and things. Trim once again isn't with us, but hopefully he'll be joining us next episode when we probably tackle the Nether. Under-equipped, it'll be awesome. So the biggest thing that we've done so far is the machine shop. We've got a little panel of machines started getting going right now, powered by 3 windmills on top, which you might have seen, should have seen, and we're just kind of wrapping it up and tying it all together right now. While Segoy's doing the floor, I'm going to go ahead and explain it to you. I'll come over and around and up this ladder. Alright, so the windmills, they really don't work when they're too low down. They've got a weird kind of functionality. I think there needs to be like maybe a 9x9 radius. Or, no, it's a 4 radius. Yeah, so it's a 9x9 block around them. That also goes 2 down and maybe 6 up or something. I believe this works, because they're definitely pulling power. There's no real interface going on, though. Like in single player, this thing fills up as the wind picks up and, you know, dies down. And I don't know. They're working now. I don't want to investigate it any further. Also in single player, I got electrocuted by these, which they're unexposed, or insulated tin wire, and I was getting electrocuted by them in single player, but not here. So, whatever. Anyways, the windmills pull their energy and send it in little spurts down to this, which is the input face of the machine shop. The machine shop's input Batbox. I think I explained Batbox before. Yeah, it's a storage unit for energy. Yep, 40,000, looking good. So this input face then distributes energy to the 2 machine wall machines, and each of these should be filled as well, since none of the machines are really in use. Yep, looking good. But then there's a dilemma that may come up if one of these machine walls are overused and the other one's not being used. This one will drain, this one will have power, and to kind of make things a bit more user-friendly and not have the person switch machines while this charges back up, this kind of, I guess, auxiliary boxes here. I don't know why it doesn't fill up. I don't ask questions. Anyways, you see these wires, the black ones are unpainted, and they connect to anything, whereas the painted ones will connect to black ones, but not to other painted ones. So that allows us to get this wiring in a more confined space, and the reason we do that is because any energy transferred from the output face, which is on this Batbox going downwards, with copper wire at least, it can travel 4 blocks without any power loss, but after the 5th it starts losing, I think, 1 per block, or X number of energy loss. And so this machine shop wiring is, to my belief, a lossless configuration, which is good, just because efficiency, why not? So I've been waiting to cover this up to show you guys this, and just all around finish this machine entirely. I don't think I really left too much out. I guess if anyone needs me to explain anything further, they can always leave a comment, and I'll be sure to do that. But basically, the output face for these 2, and you can't see that one exactly, the output face is facing this direction towards me, and that goes to a kind of array, you know, a 3x3 panel. And machines are placed on that, the wire flows into there, or links up, and then the energy flows into there. And then also, each panel has a little kind of hook that goes into the auxiliary, and then the auxiliary, as needed, flows back into the other Batboxes, with the auxiliary's output facing upward into the red wire, and the red wire goes into two input faces on the wall boxes, the mains, I guess. Yeah, and that's pretty much the configuration of the machine shop. The reason that we had to space them is because with two Batboxes as such, and a 6x3 wall, you can't really center it to the point where there's no energy loss, I think. Yeah, I don't think there's too much of a way to do that. And so we used two, and yeah, it's just something we went with, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to cover that up now.
Very nice.
Thanks, sir.
So I'm just gonna make a couple more and try to fill this up.
Do it. Oh yeah, something also to note, you can't place on a Batbox unless you hold shift. Something to take note of when you're using the machines. Also, wrenches. We have an electric wrench in this case, but there's regular wrenches as well. You gotta be careful when dealing with them, because sometimes you go to interface with a machine, and if you have your wrench out, you'll just take the machine down or change the orientation. And you gotta be careful. I think that's probably sufficient right there. That should do. So, now we have been mining a couple times and have yet to find a diamond. So we're going to take an alternative route and go ahead and make some industrial diamonds. So we pre-place some coal in a macerator, which turns it into coal dust. That gives us 60.
I like coal dust.
Oh yeah. And with this coal dust, we can take some flint and the coal dust. And that in turn makes coal balls. Nice. We take the coal balls and we can put them in a compressor, which will compress. Compress the coal balls into. Wait for it. Spabam! Oh, come on. Delay. Compressed coal balls, as you might have expected. Pretty anticlimactic. So there is yet another step. Once those are done, we'll need to take those 8 and combine them around an obsidian, and the dilemma we have with that is no diamonds equals no obsidian, but we can remedy that with water and lava cells, which are empty cells filled with said liquid. And cells are magical things. We'll go into that more as we go on, but cells are awesome. And you'll see why eventually. And the project table, we didn't even explain that. I can see what anyone else does in here, and they can see what I do, and we can work together on projects, leave projects up, show people things and stuff. It's awesome. So, Sugoi is making a extractor. an extractor. And there we go. We have a wall full of extractors, or a row full of extractors. Cool. So now the coal balls are done. Oh, the obsidian dilemma. I forgot myself. We can take 2 water cells and 2 lava cells, and we can make an obsidian. Alright. So now we've gotten that. That's done. I'm hungry. So we simply take that. Wait for him to make this.
Go ahead.
Alright. 1 obsidian in the center. 8 coal balls, and that makes a coal chunk. Wow. So then the final step would be to compress the coal chunk, and then once that's done, we will have made a diamond. That's the long, arduous process. 8 flint, 1 obsidian, and a whole stack of macerated coal. It's not pretty, but I mean, it's 1 diamond. There you go. Ba-bam! And so with that, we're gonna store it safely somewhere until we get the materials to make what we want to use it for.
We are really out of iron.
We are. So, next was finishing this. We need glass.
Yep. Sand, oh yeah. Let's see. Where was sand?
Yeah, we got some on the water down there. Oh, that's new. Our rubber grove. We also got a water drop now. Props to Trim for making it. I didn't want to do it. So, we have here an electric tree tap. And I'll show you how that's used a bit further later. We can check these trees, which hopefully we can find one.
Man, they're everywhere. You just missed one.
No, I'm not seeing them. No, I don't. Yep.
Here, let me see that thing.
He will demonstrate it. There's these little resin deposits that happen on these trees, and you use a tree tap or an electric tree tap on them, and you get sticky resin. Oh, here's one. Right over here. Alright, magic. So now we have sticky resin, which can be used for a couple things, but we use it almost always for rubber, which is the basis of, you know, a couple things, but very important things. And it takes a while, but still it's a free continuous source of resin, which in turn translates into rubber, and yeah. Hey, let me see all the resin you got. So we take said sticky resin, and we climb up that clunky, nasty, poorly placed stairway that we made out of dirt. Taking care to avoid this creeper explosion. Jumping onto the shaky bridge. Through the window, into the machine shop, to an extractor. Placing the resin in the extractor. We just divvy up the load to make things go by a little quicker. 3 machines working is better than 1, obviously. And ba-bam! 3 rubber, as opposed to cooking the resin, which gives you 1, or extracting rubber wood, which gives you 1. This is a much nicer way to get it. So we'll snack, let that finish. While that's going on, I can show you some of the rubber recipes. Alright, we have copper cable, which is used for a lot of things. Circuits, for example. The very wiring in the machine shop is copper cable. I believe there's another recipe or two that uses copper cable. Battery does. Batbox, transformers, all sorts of things use copper cable, so it's very important to have it. And specifically, the recipes use insulated copper cable. So to make copper cable, you can just plain out make some uninsulated by doing this. Lame. Or just make 6 already insulated cables. Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get that sand.
Do it.
And try to find some iron too. So I'll be back.
I'll be here. Alright, so that's a fair amount of rubber from what little bit of resin we got. Nice. Keep that in the project table. Also, if you do have no choice but to make uninsulated cable, you can, at a later date, be changed into regular copper cable. And then you can remedy past mistakes. Aside from crafting purposes, the other reasons for insulating the cable is to make it so that you don't get electrocuted. There's electricity flowing through all that crap, and if this cable was uninsulated, I would get electrocuted, and depending on the intensity of the charge going through the cables with copper, it's never much, you would take X amount of damage and likely die if you hung out in that area. It's not fun, so we always try and take care to insulate the cable that we used so nobody dies. Yeah. And from here we've got 3 project tables, which they're so nice. There's no reason to play Tekkit and not use a project table. Well, I guess things can get tricky sometimes if you're not careful. But I think that the upsides far outweigh the downsides of the project table. One problem with it being something like this. Let's say you want to make 6 and only 6 copper cable. We make our 6, and oh no, the recipe's still there, it just refilled itself. Thanks for nothing. Although inversely, if you wanted to make 1,000, then, you could load up this with copper and put the recipe up here once and then just repeatedly click until you have as much as you need. So, upside, downside, like I said. Oh, here, I'll show you that now. We've made the recipe once. Click, 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 click. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. We got batteries here, empty batteries. Oh yeah, the tools, electric tools, right here. We have an electric wrench. And if you can tell, it's just barely used up. And this bar isn't durability, it's actually charge. There's energy in this, there's science in this, it's crazy. We'll go ahead and make another tool, why not? we'll make a wrench. Alright, that is a bronze wrench. This is the IC2 wrench. I believe it's only compatible and usable with Industrial Craft 2 machines and stuff. So this is the Industrial Craft wrench. Bam! And so we can use the wrench, one circuit, and a battery, and we can change that, you know, durability wrench into an electricity wrench. Nice! Now you notice that this one is completely depleted, and trying to use it in this state would be just like using your fists. It's, you know, not all that functional at all. So we can take this and go to any bat box. We'll go to this one closest, why not? And you'll notice that the bat box is full here, and if we take the wrench, drop it into the top slot, it'll quickly fill up, and you'll notice it took more than, you know, 10,000 energy to fill up, so, you know, it's pretty intense. Go ahead and top off my old one. And that's really nice, because no longer do you need to use resources to use this tool. It just takes energy, which in this case is being pulled from the wind, so we just significantly, you know, cut an expenditure of bronze, which is made by macerating both copper and tin ore into copper and tin dust, which is then combined. 1 tin to 3 copper makes 2 bronze dust. Then you smelt that into bronze, and it's just a big nasty process that nobody likes to go through. And so now we don't have to do that anymore, unless we need more bronze, which we will. So it's unavoidable, but for now we don't need any more bronze. And we'll go ahead and put this here. So we've always got a wrench, so this will be trimmed. Nice.
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 Got a bunch of sand.
Alright, we can cook that up, make some glass.
But I may be lost.
What? Where did you go?
Not sure. I was running around looking for stuff. I saw a bunch of cows, so I killed them all. Now I'm lost.
Nothing wrong with that. Oh, thunder in the distance. Lightning on the horizon. And I believe during storms the windmills pull more energy, which is nice, but we don't really have the capacity to contain it, so, you know, the windmills sadly are subject to a lot of chance and just kind of the erratic nature of Minecraft itself. So it's a downside that we have to work with.
But it's not that bad at all.
No, I mean, they still, you know, on a sunny, clear day, they still pull rather well, so it's good. I mean, but if we needed some really, really high energy, you know, output, then this would not be what we use. You know, but with enough capacity and enough time, you know, the windmills are more than capable of powering, you know, just a machine shop like this. Alright, just one more window to seal off here. I guess I had some glass on me that I'd been overlooking. Let's see. The lava cells are used for geothermal generators, which we don't really need at the moment. But you go mining and you take a stack or two of empty cells with you, and then whenever you encounter a lava pool, which is, you know, often, as you probably know, you just stand over there and repeatedly right-click until you've used up all your cells, and I think each cell is maybe 20,000 energy or something along those lines. And that's
Yeah, it's a decent amount. If you have two, 2 geothermals hooked up to an MFE. It'll charge it pretty good.
And an MFE is an upgraded Batbox, which holds... shit, what is it, like 600,000? It's a lot.
600, I think, yeah.
Yeah, 600,000, you know, whereas the Batboxes are 40k. So that's a pretty significant jump. You know, and there are machines that need that kind of juice. But for now, we're just a humble settlement on top of a nice little mesa, 2 mesas. And, you know, 4 Batboxes is good for this. The electric furnaces are pretty nice. They're furnaces, obviously. And the cool thing about them is, instead of wasting 1 coal to burn, let's say, 3 steak that you came back with, they only burn as much as you need them to. So, if you were to, let's say, burn 1 coal in a generator and then use an electric furnace to cook something, you'd cook less items, I believe. I think you get less juice out of an electric furnace than you would from a, let's say, regular or an iron furnace. But it's cool in the fact that it kind of micromanages your smelting and gets rid of that, you know, potential loss. So that's nice. The macerator, I think I've explained. The extractor, we saw what little bit that thing does. Also, we can put water cells in there, and we can make some coolant cells, which are used in a lot of things as well. But here, we'll go ahead and use it to make something else. Upgrades for machines. Here we go. Press R on an item and you can look at the recipe for it. We need 2 copper cables, see them popping up again, 1 circuit, which uses copper cables, and then 3 coolant cells, which we're making now. There we go.
Well, now that you have... Why don't you make panes?
Because I didn't think about it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go look for iron.
Alright, boo-boo.
Actually, I can make some more armor so I don't die.
Hey. So that gives us an overclocker upgrade. Stumbled on that for a minute. An overclocker upgrade. Which most machines have these 4 slots here, and you can pop the upgrades into there and it'll make the machine, you know, change based on whatever said upgrade is. The overclocker, I think, grants a 40% working time bonus, so it works 40% faster, at the cost of 60% extra energy. So, you know, upside, downside again. But you can also stack these as well, and you know, you get let's say 8 in a machine, and all of a sudden, it's significantly faster. I mean, I can't even find the words for it, but faster. Right here, for example, we'll watch one kinda not bad, and maybe you can notice. Oh, see that jump? Nice. So, I mean, almost unnoticeably faster, but still, once you get another one in there, it would be noticeable. And this is just a nice little way to kind of tweak and upgrade your machines. And even these, there's a whole nother level of furnaces, extractors, compressors, and macerators as well, which build up momentum as you use them. And at first, I believe they start off a bit slower than these default ones. But then,
yeah, it's a lot slower.
Yeah, but then once they start picking up, it's almost instant, like less than a second for each, you know, I guess, operation. and then that's really nice to have as well. But I mean, if you've got, you know, little itty-bitty stacks of this and that, then those can kind of be more of a detriment than anything. So it's good to have a balance of machines. You know, once we get some upgraded ones, we'll probably still keep these downgraded ones, so to speak. And you know, there's quite a bit of machines in here, and I think all of them are really nice additions to Minecraft. Oh, a canning machine. We gotta make a canning food facility sometime.
Yeah, we do, but I don't think we have enough tin right now.
No, we don't. Canned food are pretty much upgraded watermelons. We'll go into that later, but I love watermelons, and therein I love canned food. So, should we make a storage place?
We should.
So much crap. I think I want to make like a little charging station down there with those watermills I got. But it's kind of dangerous down there. I think I'm gonna do it anyways.
Not gonna build a tower?
No, just with these four, we'll just build like a charging station. You know, I'll build it right by the grove. I'll light it up a little bit and build it up there. And there's a creeper.
Alright, found some iron already. Let's just get down here. Oh yeah, did you make that obsidian?
I made one obsidian.
You should make a gate. And get that open somewhere.
I'll do it. Alright, so we'll light this grove up and kill these spiders. Good. What a night.
Having fun?
Yeah, just fight.
Fight!
Oh, that lag scared the hell out of me.
So, what are you doing right now?
Making a charging station.
You done there doing it yet?
I'm doing it.
Are you just using 4 and then a bat box? What are you gonna connect?
For now, a bad box till we get a charging thing. Nice. So, water mills are weird. They don't really, like most would expect, to use flowing water in any way. They just passively generate power. It's not even a whole unit for each water block that's adjacent to them. You know, so I think each one might generate maybe 2 at most with 5 blocks and then 1, you know, output face. So, I mean, you need a pretty large amount to really do anything worthwhile with them. Which is kind of sad, but, you know, once you get a large amount, then it can be pretty nice. And they're not subject to that kind of unpredictable nature that, you know, the windmills are. So, I mean, different strokes for different folks, whatever.
Yeah, I had my water mills working about the same as you got your windmills working.
But how many did you use?
I think it was just with 8 of them. 4 of them around 2 bat boxes.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, so it was pulling pretty nice. And then on top of that, I added 2 more, or 2 more rows. So 8 more water mills and 2 more bat boxes. And that was pulling pretty good power.
So right now I'm trying to just get rid of this current in here for further maintenance at a later date. And someone just went in the back door.
Hello, whoever you are. Please don't kill me. Well, so far I found a lot of everything but iron.
Sweet irony.
Yeah, I got 41 tin and like 7 iron. Woo. Tell you what though, this mine shaft is pretty quiet now.
That's refreshing. Considering last time. Go.
Yeah, we definitely did a good job, because I haven't even ran into any monsters, any mobs.
Should have just made a spring in the first place. Good.
What were you thinking?
I don't know. Nothing.
That sounds about right.
Okay, so I think that's all of the faces except for the ones right out here.
I'm gonna laugh if I find a diamond after you just made one.
Why would you laugh?
Because he just went through a stack of coal making one, and I just found one. It wouldn't be like, I don't know, it'd just be ironic.
At this point, I'm almost expecting something like that.
As you should be. Yeah, probably right. Oh, you know what I forgot?
Huh?
Forgot cells.
Ooh. Yep, I'm gonna just go up and make that charging bench.
You're not doing no watermill?
I did do that, but you still need a power source for that bench. It's just, it'll look more presentable and everything. Just trying to remember how to make it.
What a shit ton of Nicolite. And coal. We should get some, what, carbon?
Carbon? Oh, plating and all that? Yeah.
Yeah, we should get some of that going so it's ready. Oh, I just hit 3 different walls around me, and every one of them lava started flowing in.
Hey.
It's time to get out of there.
Alright, there's that. Yes.
Should make it an enchanting table.
What? No.
Why?
We can find better uses for diamonds so far.
I just wanted to see what you would say.
You bastard. Yeah, so we got a crafting bench down here now. And we can just pop tools into any one of these things here, and it'll charge tools much like a Batbox. And I didn't even check how that was pulling. Let me see. I want to dig in. Maybe another time. No, I'll do it now.
Yeah, you better do it now.
Pretty slow, but we will probably only use this Batbox for when we harvest the resin, so it'll serve its purpose. Probably won't be a part of the inevitable grid that we're gonna make. You know, so yeah, it's gonna serve its purpose, but considerably slower than those windmills up there. And I'm not even all that sure if I did it right. To be honest, I might not have covered all the input faces. Whatever. there's that. And there are some Endermans. I don't have any iron. I'd like. Oh, that's what we should do. We should light them on fire.
Yeah, good idea.
Alright, so you guys stay there. I'll be right back. We need a faster way up this mountain.
Yeah, we do.
Been back and forth like 3 times now.
Oh, yeah, you're really feeling it then.
Mm-hmm. We don't even have 1 iron?
Nope. Oh, I found diamond.
Did you really?
I swear to God. Well, let me see how many are here. Damn. Keep coming. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Alright, suspense. Let's hear it.
My pickaxe broke and I don't have a bench or wood or anything.
Did you get the diamond?
No, I didn't.
Oh my god. Alright, well, what better place to cut it off than right here?
No, I'm by a mine shaft so I can get all the stuff.
Alright, well, anyways, that's the machine shop and our horrible, horrible luck. Hopefully we'll have it completed by the time we get around to the next episode.
Oh, we will. It'll be completed.
Join us next time when we attempt to tackle the nether and find some glowstone so we can show you some ultra rockin' super Mr. Magic stuff. Alright, this is Rixiot and Sugoi and, stay classy, Los Angeles?